Okay, geometry students, we are back for Independent Practice Friday. We're almost done. Okay, so remember this weekend is Memorial Day, so enjoy your Monday. Be careful out there. Don't go too crazy because we have still not safe to be really close to people. Remember social distance. I sound like a warrior. I apologize. Still, be safe. Okay, so here's a question. I have a roller. If you ever painted someone's room or you saw someone paint, they use these rollers. These rollers are nice because they make painting easier. You could use a paintbrush, but to cover more ground, it's easier to use a roller. Now the question is, how much ground does this roller cover in one turn? Okay, so imagine how a roller works, right? I take it and I roll it along and it puts paint down, right? It rolls along. Of course it has a handle on, otherwise this would be terrible because you get paint all over your hands. So one turn means I go 360 degrees. So I start, I'll make a mark here. But better yet, I have a mark here where we cut it before, right? So one turn means I go from here, hopefully I have enough room. I come down, 180, 360. I'm back on the top here again. So that tells me something. So one turn is one time around, so that's exactly one rectangle. That's how much ground this paper, let's imagine this is the roller, would cover in just one roll. This distance. Well, what is this distance? Well, first thing they say, the height of this cylinder is 1.5. So that means this here is 1.5 meters. Now, it says the diameter. Well, the one thing they didn't do here in this is they say, well, what is the diameter? This is the 2.5. What is this, though? Well, we said this before. It's a circle, and the diameter is just the number that goes from here to here. Now, if you remember, there's two formulas for the circumference, which is what we're going to find of a circle. One is 2 pi r, and the other is pi d. Now, if they gave me, they don't say, it says round the number to the nearest tenth. It doesn't say leave it in terms of pi, so I can make this more of a calculator problem. I'm going to have a calculator, otherwise it's going to get ugly. But I'm going to take things a step further. Since I know that the lateral area from the last problem, he said was 2 pi r times h, here's my problem. I'm going to change things up. I could switch 2 pi r with pi d, but I'm not going to. I just got to remember that radius equals diameter divided by 2. If I take a diameter, if I have a circle, and I have a diameter, which is a line that goes straight through the center and touches each side, this is the radius. This little 1 section here, let me get a green marker and show what's a radius. So it's half of whatever the big line is. 1/2, exactly. So it's half of whatever the diameter is. The diameter is 2.5. So what do? I take the diameter, 2.5, and I divide it by 2. The reason I'm doing this is it's easier if you can figure out the radius from the diameter than try to remember two formulas. Always know how to get a radius from a diameter. Radius, diameter divided by 2 is 1.25. So here's my information. 2 pi, my radius is 1.25 according to my calculator, and my height is 1.5. If you have a calculator, you are basically almost done here. Just plug the numbers in. This time I'm plugging the numbers in because why? Because I'm not solving for pi. I don't have to move stuff around. So I'm just going to go put the number 2, put the number pi, put the number 1.25, and put the number 1.5. I'm going to hit enter. I'm going to get my number, which is 11.78 meters. Now, it says round to the nearest tenth. What the number I got here, fully in the calculator, I'll read it out to you, is 11.7809. I'll stop there. We won't have to go past 9. Tenths, hundreds, thousandths, 10,000ths. Tenths. Okay? So, what we have here is, I got to make sure this is at the right level. Do I have to go up or down with this number 7? Well, 8, tenths, hundreds, thousandths, 10,000ths. They said to the nearest hundred, so they don't want this one, the nearest one of these. 7, do I go up or down? Well, I look at the next digit. The next digit is an 8. With that next digit, I ask myself, well, that's bigger than 5. 5 or bigger means you go up. 7.8 meters, right? Meters? Yep. I did in meters. I don't know. Maybe it was supposed to be in inches. You get the idea. Okay. Have a good one, guys. I will see you. Enjoy your Memorial Day.